Bro, but what's been up? But you been on the road or anything lately?
Oh yeah, man. Always on the road. Gotta stay on the road doing shit. Recently I be with TK Kirkland a lot.
Yeah.
So man, he done had me in Charlotte. He done had me a little bit of everywhere. And he also be having me a little bit further than just the city. Like people forget, Atlanta's big and all, but it's so many shit. Columbus, Georgia got a little comedy scene going on. They got theater in Macon.
Yeah.
You know about Columbus?
No, I did one Don't Tell down there.
Oh, okay.
And it was, man,
Bruh.
That was like one of, them shows where it's like, you just feel like you got them like in the palm. Or like they was laughing before I was even really getting to the punchlines. So then I hit them with the,
and it take
Columbus
off,
show
bro.
love. I like that spot.
And that's the thing I like about like not just the Atlanta shows, but like the same vibes you get in Atlanta, the outskirts, like when you go further away than the city, like your Columbus, Georgias, your Macon, Georgias, all that, even your Kennesaws and shit. Yeah. Do some college shows out there, bro. Them motherfuckers, them country towns, bro. Them college towns, dog. Yeah, it's a different level. They have a different appreciation. Like in the city, everybody think they a star. Yeah. Everybody wants you. You know what I mean? You could kill with a joke, and they like, all right, what's next? Yeah. And them country towns, you gotta chill for a second, cause they is not used to this. The only time they get this shit is when they look it up on TV.
No, that's the best. Ever since, cause I started in small towns and I moved down here, and like I was like caught up, like yeah, I like the clubs and stuff. But I'm gonna be honest, bro. Them small town shows is always I feel like going.
It's love, man. It's a different type of love.
They don't get to have big celebrities come through a lot. So when they show up and they see that it's people that aren't famous but have that level of talent, like,
facts,
oh wow, this dude is they
because they make us feel so much better. They're like, how are you not famous?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You be in there rocking. That's been my favorite. Actually, Columbus, Georgia, and Columbia, South Carolina have been my two favorite shows.
South Carolina, bro.
My two favorite shows this year.
Crazy down there. I did a show out there, man. I was touring with these people that did like a stage play. That's the thing I love about comedy. You never know where this shit will take you. I was hosting for a stage play, did Columbia, did South Carolina, and once I get out there, I didn't realize it's just so different there. Do you know they able to ride on motorcycles and dirt bikes with no helmet?
In South Carolina?
Yeah, I didn't know that. They said, look, if you slip and crack your skull, that's on you. But shit, have fun doing it.
South Carolina get
it's just different vibes, man. So
they got a lot laxer laws down there, especially with like registration on your car and stuff, that like titles and stuff.
That too. Yeah. And they got cheap cars out there too. Like compared to the prices we pay up here, hell yeah. That's where the country towns come from. And even with you, bro, like the appreciation for those small country towns, like a lot of people don't know. I'm born in downtown Atlanta and shit, but like, bro, I was raised for about 10 years in Millersville. That's how I know Macon so well. That's right outside of Millersville by Macon and Augusta and shit. And like, bro, coming from them country towns, like when you make it to the big city, it's like we be in our own head. Like, man, I don't know if I'm I don't know if my shit go translate. Bruh, you crazy as hell. Nigga, everybody the same.
I feel like down south comedians kill up north easier than a up north comedian can kill down south.
The only thing I'll say with that too, I've only done a few up north. Like I haven't done New York yet, but I've done like Chicago. Oh, hell yeah. And the thing that I will say, I almost say it ties into like how people say a lot of down south and Atlanta comedians do so well on the West Coast. The styles are just so much more different, man. Like West Coast, they're really acted out and shit, you know what I'm saying? Storytelling. New York is storytelling too, but it's Chappelle style storytelling. They not gonna be all over the fucking place with it. They go sit and get into some shit. And you know what I mean? Just flow. Even Baltimore too. Shout out to Baltimore, bro. I've done some shit around Baltimore and they've got some hitters. The young comedians in Baltimore though, they kind of got their own style. They are like the older up north comedians with more energy, and I fuck with that. Shout out to the Baltimore people.
See, that's why I brought you on here, because you just got a wealth of the comedy.
Oh yeah, man.
Welcome to Dante's Inferno's podcast. It's the hottest show in town, so we got to have some, the best guests around. Today we got one of the funniest niggas around in Atlanta, man. One of the funniest niggas I know, Mr. J Lew.
Yes, sir. We here.
Yeah, bro. I'm glad to have you, bro.
Glad to be here, man. Shout out to one of the hottest comedians doing it too, Dante, bro. This besides the internet, besides the podcast, besides the shows y'all see us on, I really rock with this dude, bro. This man is a hard-working dude. This man funny as hell. He humble, and that's why, nigga, you hit me, told me to come through. I was like, hell yeah, I'll be up, man.
Appreciate that, my boy. Appreciate it. Nah, man, likewise.
For sure, man.
I remember the first time I met J Lew. It was Daniel Delano's first headline.
That's right. Right here, yep.
Man, I ain't even gonna lie. I wanted to wait till the camera's on just to say it, but you had taught me like basically like I learned a lot of hosting like lessons just in that one night of watching you.
Really?
Like, yeah, bro. You can get started so quick. like a lot of people, you know, they light joke and they build up, but you can get it going like that. Like as soon as you start your set, and then watching you host, you just bow, boom, boom.
Oh yeah,
got it jumping, got it lit, and then everybody you set everybody up just to kill that whole night.
No, for
that
sure.
was a fire
Appreciate
show.
it, man.
Oh yeah, man, that was. Oh yeah, you a cold nigga on the night, man, definitely.
Appreciate it, man.
Definitely. And then the Inferno, oh boy.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, that was.
If y'all ain't been to or seen the Inferno shows yet, check my boy shit out. This man is putting... Bro, let me tell you something too, dog. Like, that's what I meant when I said earlier, bro. Like, I don't know if it's because you come from a smaller town and you just think different than everybody else. Bruh, ain't nobody really got a successful roast shit going like you do right now. And you smart. You like, let me not just limit it only to roasting. I'm going to have comedians and have a real comedy show going while we doing roast battles, while they interacting with audience. Bro, the man's a genius, bro. When you become a millionaire, just know I was one of the first ones to say it. I ain't say you got to give me $1,000 and nothing, but hey, just know I spoke to him. I saw it in you, bro.
We definitely...
Real, man.
Bro, that show was crazy, man. That
shit was
like,
lit, bro.
That's one of them ones where you surprise yourself of like, wow, I can't believe I even had something to do with this.
Seriously.
Y'all was up there. Every comedian was just killing.
Seriously,
like, roast
bro.
battles, they killing. That show was
different, man.
Fun to be a part of. Bro.
Yes, bro.
And then you tore it up, bro. You in the audience, started roasting, bro.
Look at you, though, bro. Like, he talking about me, y'all. This man, all bullshit aside, I got to give flowers where flowers is due, bro. He got his own hosting style. Bro, Dante, let me be honest with you, too. The way you write your jokes, how people say when I host, it feel like I'm just chilling up there. I'm not really. Bro, you have that same flow. It's like, bro, it don't even feel like the joke is coming. It just feel like, bro, they're talking. The next thing you know, bow, he done hit you with one. You know
appreciate
what I mean?
that, man.
I'm like, damn, bro. And you know how to set your shit up, too. Your build-ups.
Hey,
I'm telling y'all,
that,
take
man.
notes, man.
Appreciate it.
Just keep it going. Whatever it is that got you doing this shit, bro, whatever it is that drives you, dog, don't let nobody deter you from that, bro.
Hey,
like that, how you say how I am up there, bro. It wouldn't be like that if I let people deteriorate me from it, bro. Yeah. When I first started, people say, "Oh, he wild. He don't know what he doing. He funny. You got the energy, but you ain't got no jokes." Now it's 8 years later, and man, my resume is long than the fucking CVS receipt, bro.
Hey, yeah, tell him, pop
Real
your shit.
Telling
you've been hitting the road with like a lot of great comedians. You say 8 years in. What's some of your like funnest stories on the road or like comedians that you've been with?
Funnest, all right, I'm going to break it into two since that question was kind of two. I'm going to go first with some of the funnest comedians I've been on the road with. Now, the first person to ever take me on the road ever, period, was Duke Desdunes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, bro. Shout out to Duke. Shout out to New Orleans comedians and all the Louisiana comedians. Duke was booked in Monroe, Louisiana. Took me on the road. I didn't know anything about really being on the road and doing shows, bro. I was on this show, did it for free, whatever, just did it for the opportunity that Duke gave me. Bruh, not even a year later, the same people called back, then got a bigger budget, specifically asked for me to come down there. Like, bruh, that was the beginning of the road shit. And like, bruh, from that point on, like, more comedians would hit me up like, hey, do you just, because that's a big part of it. Don't ever just limit yourself to whatever city you in, man. Yeah. A lot of people here, I'm not going to mention no names, but there are some people that are above us that are like, Atlanta legends that don't hit the road. I don't know whether they scared. I don't know whether they... Now, granted, I don't have any kids. Do you have any kids, Dante? See, we out here just fucking living life. You know what I'm saying? We don't have responsibilities. We can go out here and hit the road and shit. Some people, I understand they have their responsibilities and all that. But however you can make it happen, because off that one trip to Monroe, Louisiana, I did multiple trips to Louisiana. Off of that social media stuff, it made the comedy clubs back home like, oh shit, bro, doing shit away from here. Let's put him on.
Bro, that's what's so messed up. You gotta go away from where you from to blow.
For the people, I'm telling you, for the people back home to fuck with you.
Oh, hold on, man. Exactly. That's how everybody, that's
exactly.
How it
it's sad, but I get where they come from too, because it's like
comfortable up here.
Exactly. If it's somebody that's just comfortable being here, all we gonna really get from him is just here people. If it's somebody that be everywhere, we got people that's coming in and out of town that might see you doing the show. Hey, I want to go see him. I've seen his clips on the internet. All kind of shit. So like, Duke with that led me to one of the funnest people I do tour with, Kerwin Claiborne, man. Shout out to Kerwin Claiborne, bro. Dude that do the voiceovers, bro. Let me tell you. Duke was the first person to take me on the road. Kerwin was the most consistent person to take me on the road. Kerwin has changed his lineups so many times over the years. I am still a part of his lineup, so, bro. Like, here and there, he definitely hits me up whenever he can and throw me some shows his way because he just love the way I host and love the energy. And he's definitely one of the funnest people to be with because he's humble as hell. Like, we go out, we go to these clubs and shit. They be giving them free bottles. Kerwin don't even drink like that. Them motherfuckers take one shot. Here, there y'all go. Do you know how much of a king I feel like when I go out with that man sometimes? They like, who that? They don't even know Kerwin's the fucking star. I'm like, shit, I love it, but man. And then like one of the craziest experiences I've had on the road, I do want to throw this out here too. So everybody knows when you on the road, right? Mm-hmm. You get hungry, you stop at these random gas stations and shit. One of the craziest things I had, I was actually going to see, I was on the road with Kerwin, I believe. I was driving by myself. If I wasn't by myself, I might have had for show with me. Shout out Christopher Show. But we was riding, and bro, every time I'm on the road, we always got to stop at Buc-ee's and shit.
That's the spot.
That's the spot. Any real traveler know.
Nigga,
you can go to Buc-ee's, get you a blanket, get you a brisket sandwich or something to drink, get you whatever you need. Get you a stuffed animal if you got kids and they won't shut up. You can get whatever you need from Buc-ee's.
I need that brisket every time I go through that motherfucker.
So we had went to Buc-ee's on our way up. We're on the way back, and we still had like an hour or two until we came across Buc-ee's. And, man, you got to be careful at some of these gas station places you stop at and eat, bro. We stopped at one of them. You know them gas stations that always have like a half of a Arby's or a half of a KFC. Yeah. I went to one of them with a half of a Subway, bro. Yeah. Ate that shit. Bro, I don't know whether that oil had been sitting around all day or what. Like I said, you got to watch them gas station shits. It looked good, but that shit been sitting all day. Bro, I was sick to my stomach. And let me ask you something. When you do comedy and shit, sometimes do you ever get nervous? Have you ever, like, felt like you had to throw up before a show?
Oh, no, I ain't gonna lie. When I used to, that's so funny you said. When I first got started, yeah, I used to throw up.
Same here.
I used to throw up.
Same here. So this is my earlier times. Like I said, early on the road, nigga, I always would throw up. Bro, that shit had me fucked up to the point where, like, sometimes before shows, I throw up and I'm like, all right, this just shows me that I still care about comedy. We gonna have a good show out and got the nerves out. I'm ready. This particular show, bro, I was throwing up before the show. Right as they about to call me up, I hear the introduction joke that they about to bring me up. Bro, I was so nervous, and dog, they will never know. I went out there and bodied this motherfucker.
That's how it be, bro.
Like, bro, that's how it be. I'm telling you, like, it just so be the craziest shit on the road, that's bro, that happens.
I ain't know, but like, other people was going through that too. Hell yeah, man. I remember I first got, when I was in first, like, 5 to 10 times, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, if I didn't, I don't know, I guess if I didn't eat right, had the right, man, I'd go up there and just, oh, God. Mm-hmm. There was one time, I never even told this story. You know Nick Murphy?
Yeah, of course. Dude, he's hilarious.
Bro, he low key. He don't even know this story. But one time when I was in North Carolina and I would come down and do Laughing Skull. I drove down one night, man. I had got so, like, the first time I went to Laughing Skull wasn't that many people. Second time it was like packed in there. I was all nervous, bro, and I was like, oh, I'm about to go throw up. Bro, I went in the bathroom and Nick Murphy was in the stall next to me taking his shit. And I'm about to throw up. I'm like so nervous, and then he ripped one like and then he go, nice. And that shit just made me kind of like laugh. And then I was good. Went back up on stage. You know, I went up there and did it, and it was good. But that's just why I went like,
bro, that's hilarious, dog.
That's just one Nick Murphy story.
Man, that's how it be. Nick, shout out to Nick Murphy. He is fucking, Nick is 100% him, man.
Yeah, bro.
Shout out to him. That's how it be, though, bro. That's how I look at it. I thought I was like one of, but I hear people say that they, you know what I mean, get nervous and throw up and shit like that. But like, to me, like I said, I just feel like that just shows that we care about it. If it Chico Bean and them always say, like, bro, the time that you stop caring about your job and just look at it as a job and just look at it as work, that means you don't care about comedy anymore. So
that's when you usually bomb. When
exactly.
you not nervous.
Yeah.
I'm about to go up
so it's like when you nervous, shit.
Problem, and then you go up there and
man. And everyone's different, bro. It's like you got to get this energy to be on this stage and talk your shit from somewhere. That nervousness, man, sometimes just give me, I've had some of my best sets after I threw up, bro. I swear to God. And I'm just sitting here in my mind like, bro, I've been killing this shit. Because especially when I'm with Kerwin or shout out to Tim Bay, bro, I have to do 20 plus minutes. When I'm touring with Tim, sometimes Tim comes out as himself. I do the middle set, and then he comes back up as his character. Yeah. So it's sometimes, shit, it takes him a while to get his stuff together, and man, I might be up there 30, 40 minutes. Bro, I'm up there, been killing for 10 minutes. I'm like, these folks don't even know I just threw up right back. About 10 feet away from this lady on this curtain.
These niggas gonna smell this microphone.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
But they, but they ain't, the audience ain't gonna know.
They'll never know. I'm telling you.
Crazy, they never know until you tell them.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, man. What's been, so what, who are some of them comedians you would say got you started into, like, that you watch on TV, movies?
Oh man, I love this fucking question right here. Okay, so if anyone sees my style, they'll know I'm very energetic, very talkative, and very personable. So like I watched so much stand-up comedy growing up, like especially once I got like in my teens and shit. You remember the bootleg DVD man days? Come on now. Come on. So over here, I used to go to the American Deli. I'm from the Stone Mountain area, east side of Atlanta and shit. I'm out there on Stone Mountain, Lithonia. There's an American Deli. There is a dude, shout out Big Boy. No one in the hood knows this man's real name. We just know him by Big Boy. Bro, when I say Big Boy sold everyone in DeKalb County, the DVDs, bro, we all had, bro, my first time seeing like a lot of movies came from Big Boy.
He had the whole damn catalog.
He had everything, anything new that came out, bro. So like he would hit me and he'd give me the catalog when I see him and shit and get movies. He started hitting me. He was like, bro, I got the new stand-ups, bro. You know, I got that new Mike Epps. I got that new Corey Holcomb. I got Shaq's All-Star Comedy Jam. And you know what I'm saying? I had seen some of these, but like these type of shows is the ones that don't necessarily pop up on Comedy Central, don't necessarily pop up on TV. These the more you got to see it on HBO or get the DVD and see it word of mouth for a reason. The talent that bro, when I saw Mike Epps, Funny Business, when I saw Dirty Sexy Funny, when I saw him on Shaq's All-Star Comedy Jam, Shaq's All-Star Comedy Jam was one of the things where I first saw one of my personal favorite comedians, Tony Roberts. Bro, Tony Roberts, this dude from Detroit I had never heard from. That man had me crying so hard while I'm watching this fucking DVD, bro. My big brother is in the other room like, bro, what are you watching? What got you laughing so hard? It can't be that funny. Big bro come in there and we both fucking crying, dog. Bro. Tony is that talented.
He's a beast. He fits so many punchlines into such a short amount of time.
He goes against the grain. They tell you with all your jokes, you got to write out, you know, premise, punchline, all that shit. Tony goes against the grain. Tony will come out there, do a just premise and punchline, and then switch to a whole nother premise. You know what I mean? Like, just that fast, but it's so good material that, like, you can do that, which is also why I really kind of gravitated toward Mike Epps, too. The thing that people underestimate from Mike Epps that I took before I even knew what these words meant, before I became a comedian and knew what these words meant, bro, Mike Epps' transitions are flawless. Mike Epps could be talking about green and then transition into selling dope and getting robbed. Like the way he just flips the topics and it's amazing, bro. I used to be in awe watching these guys. So yeah, like I have to, anytime I'm asked that question, Tony Roberts and Mike Epps, bro, I have to.
Those was beasts. I got to see Mike Epps live. That was it was one of them shows where like your stomach, like you tired of laughing, like your stomach hurting.
Bro,
like,
same with Tony, man.
I'm like, wrap it up, but my stomach hurting.
They are different levels, bro.
Yeah, that's them is two, beasts.
Yes, man. And another reason why I say always follow your dreams, bro. I was a little teenage dude on the east side, growing up, buying bootleg DVDs, watching these dudes. Never in a million years. Everyone where I'm from grab a microphone, they want to rap and do music. Never in a million years did I think watching those DVDs would lead me down the path that I'm on. And now I've been doing comedy for 8 years. Been getting actually paid for it. This shit is a career now.
And that's a congratulations,
you know
man. You about to be on your veteran status here soon, bro. Man.
Been acting and shit now, bro. Even though I love, shout out to my actors, y'all got an extra level of respect out of me. Because stand up, we get to go up there with our shit, do our shit right quick. Acting, you got to do somebody else's script and do that take over and over and over. You could do your part flawless. The person that's in the scene mess up. Bro,
some more team effort. Some more team effort.
That
you gotta
shit
like
is tiring.
It's a lot of hurry up and wait. I've only got to do like one thing, YouTube series with Red Grant, Money Back Mafia.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That'll be funny. I can't wait to see that. But it was like it's a lot of that hurry up and wait. I finally understood what that meant. Like you rush to get there and then you just wait.
And just sitting for hours.
You know what I mean?
Before
and you only act like maybe like 30 minutes out of the whole thing, you know. But
and you've been there hours.
Yeah. But it is fun just to see the process. Like,
and it's a part of the game, man. Like it ain't until you in this comedy game that you see acting, music, these music videos. Do you know how many comedians are in music videos, bro? Man. Like, bro, acting and all that shit, all this is all entertainment. It all goes hand in hand. Commercials, all this shit. Voiceover acting. Do you know how many comedians are successful voiceover actors?
Bro,
that's why this is what
that would be sweet.
Man, this is why I'm glad this man told me to come up here, bro. Real shit. Because this is the type of stuff that people need to hear, bro. There is so much stuff out here that comedy and acting and all this shit can lead you to, bro. Yeah. Like it's so many lanes and avenues. Everybody got their lane, bro, and you can just find yours and go for it, bro. Just don't play with it.
And behind the scenes jobs that you don't really know about until you get into it. Like one job that always like threw me off that I never knew about was the like warm up comedian for like TV shows and stuff. Yeah. I remember I found that out. I was like, damn, that's crazy. Like you go out there in front of the coldest audience and just got to get them going, like get them ready for it.
And you never know who done did it. Bro, on Wildin' Out. So I've been at a lot of Wildin' Out tapings. Yeah. They do that. And I'm here to tell y'all, I don't want to drop too many names, but I'm here to tell y'all, a lot of the guys that came on later seasons used to open up episodes. I saw some of these guys opening up episodes, then a season or two later, they're on the cast. Shout out to my boy Tyler Chronicles. Yeah. Tyler Chronicles, creative writing. There is writing, and that's a lane too. If you're a very good writer, if you can come up with sketches and skits and shit real good, like on some Key and Peele shit, bro, Tyler Chronicles is one of the coldest writers that's out here right now. Even though he represents LA, bro, Tyler be in Atlanta. And some of the projects and shit, just like Wildin' Out, bro, people don't know. Tyler became a cast member. That man was a creative writer and consultant for them for years and seasons before they put him on the cast.
Coming up with the games and
sketches. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Tough, helping out the celebrities that come in, you know what I mean? That obviously ain't joke writers. Give them some shit to work out. You know
that's pretty fire.
Bro, it's so many lanes. Shout out to Jen Thomas, Remo Rod. Those are some other writers from Wildin' Out right now that we see because we out here doing their thing, crushing stages. But little do they know, these motherfuckers are writing. Shout out Justinish. She is a consultant and writer on the Miss Pat Show. I've traveled with
Jordan,
Justinish.
Right?
Yep. Yeah. Come on, man. I've done shows with all these people, bro.
That's one of the lanes I'm really wanting to get into, like screenwriting and stuff like that. That
is a lane that I could easily see you, Daniel, a few of y'all in. I
told that nigga too. He need to stop bullshit. I told him to get Final Draft. I told him a while ago,
Man, shout out Daniel Delano, man. That's my dog.
Daniel, though. That nigga winning,
that's my dog. I got another one funny story I got to tell y'all this. Daniel knows. So look, you said that show that I hosted for Daniel here was the first time you met me, right? Yeah. Bruh, let me tell you, and thank you, Daniel, for introducing her, because this is my dog now. But bro, Daniel Delano is a prime example of just take advantage of whatever opportunity, especially if you're passionate about something. Y'all, Daniel was 19, 20. He had to leave at a certain point to go back to Boston and do college and shit. Bro, we used to sneak this man into comedy clubs to do open mics.
That's fine.
And, bro, like, he took advantage of the situation. Yeah, he's a 19-year-old in a 21 and up audience. Bro, the man had us laughing. Yeah. He got the respect of his peers. Yeah. Like, bro, this man is now on Netflix. Like, that shit don't happen overnight, bro. Yeah. Like, you got to realize there's work you got to put in, and the work that you put in, that people hear these phrases and shit. Bro, it's not actual that hard work, bro. It's being passionate, showing up when the opportunity is there, not playing with the opportunity, and you never know what can happen. Off of us sneaking Daniel in them open mics, bro, that man built up to where the time he was 21, bro, we knew Daniel was going to be a star. Yeah. We knew it. When you're looking at everyone else that was around his age coming through this motherfucker, nobody was on that man's level, bro.
I've only been down here. That's what I would tell him when I see him. Like, I've only been down here a few months. But when I got down here, it's just like, as soon as you see him, you're like, yeah, bro, he out of here.
Come on, man. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's like he's out of here. It's only a matter of time.
He out of here, yeah, for sure.
That's why when I saw the Netflix shit, I'm like, shit,
out time. Grinding.
You know
he be grinding.
For real, bro.
Grinding. He'll be at like every mic. You be like, damn.
Every mic. And he doesn't limit himself. Something else I want to say. Shout out to like a lot of the comedians that's out here, like you, like me, that like, yeah, you got your wider rooms, you got your more hood rooms. Shout out to us that don't view it like that. It's just a room, bro.
It's a room, bro. Like everybody in there, and let's get it in.
Exactly.
That's
it's white people
the
Inferno
everywhere. Show like that. Like we been putting all kind of people, everybody on.
Yo, Inferno shows be having everybody, bro. I saw a white dude with an Asian girl on the front row, bro. You never know what you'll see up in here, man.
You gotta bring everybody.
Gotta bring it all and make sure everybody feel welcome and understanding shit. That's a good thing I like about like your writing and Daniel's writing. It's one thing to make a joke. When you have a joke that's funny, try your best to break it down to make it universally funny. Because a lot of us, especially like me speaking for like our hood or comedians, a lot of shit we come up with is dope. But we only say it and deliver it in a way that hood people will understand. Even with the verbiage you're using and shit. Bro, break it down a little something to where universally they can understand.
Because that's where it be limited. Like, to me, Atlanta comedians is, I'm not going to lie, some of the funniest. Like, Atlanta's got one of the funniest scenes. But it's like, you got to be able to translate it.
That's the thing.
Just make it. You ain't got to, like, what do they say? Like you know, whitewash it or whatever. You just got to make them feel where you coming from.
Facts. Because the same thing happens. Say a white, your most prominent white comic comes into an all hood room. Because it happens over there. Believe me, it happens. Bro, you think they're no, they kind of get a little ignorant with it. Make sure we can understand where they're coming from. And next thing you know, we got a white dude making a whole crowd of hood people laugh about politics.
Exactly.
Bro, we don't watch that shit.
Yeah. That's another thing about it. It's just like it's certain things that certain groups of people ain't tuned into. That's just not what they ain't going, so it ain't no need. Like, if you're going to do that, you got to bring it into their world.
Exactly.
That's how you got to do it. Bring it into their world.
And everybody wants to know, like they do the little test. I forget the name of. They did a test where like humans and dogs are so similar that like I've seen it when I'm on stage. When you say something that somebody is either interested in or you're coming from an aspect that they never thought of, they literally tilt their head. That's how you know they got them. They're listening. They're like, it's just like exactly, bro. And it's like that shit be so much fun for me. Like, bro, when I'm up there having fun, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I graduated high school with a 1.4 GPA, right? So like, I know.
There you was in there playing.
I was 5 years in high school, bro. I was in high school 5 years. I was a freshman twice. It was fucked up. I was. Out of all the years to repeat, I had to do it freshman year twice.
Your glasses would have me fooled, bro, this whole time.
Nah, man. Yeah. Oh, these glasses ain't come till I got older, bro. Once my health insurance and eye insurance kicked in, I bet I self-care and shit. Yeah. But anyway, like graduate with 1.4, bro. I just had a different outlook on life. And to make it to graduate, obviously I got in trouble. I got kicked out a lot, all kind of shit. I had to learn to hone my shit in. My biggest thing I used to get in trouble with in school, bro, was like, you know that filter people have where like when somebody says something, the first thing you think of, whether it's a smart ass answer or not, you can stop your. I did not. I lacked that filter for a long. I still do sometimes. Let my friends that know me personally now tell it. But anyway, like that's how I was growing up, man. So like for years after school, once I graduated, and in the working field, all this, bro, I had to bottle that shit, bro. There's so many people that don't know the J Lew side of me, like unless they really, really hang out with me, like outside of work and shit. So like once comedy got introduced to my life, bro, that is why it's perceived to y'all the way it is, man. That is literally genuinely me letting loose, bro. Like giving y'all the aspects and views that I see of the world that I have had bottled in for years, bro. Man. Like just, man. And I know y'all feel the same way. I know y'all see the same shit I'm doing, man. So it's like, I'm going to bring light to it. Let's talk about it, you know?
Yeah, man, that's what people like about it.
I'm telling you, man.
Because that same thing you kept bottled up, that's what a bunch of people got bottled up.
Yes.
They just can't, they don't know how to, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I feel like that's what the comedy, like that's what a joke is. It's like, it ain't even like that's funny. It's just like, oh yeah, like I thought of that.
Exactly.
I ain't say it, or I didn't think of it that way, or it's like, yeah, like.
But that's exactly how I feel. That's how they be, bro. That's why I love doing comedy, bro. When you get those reactions from people, especially when I see doing it here, and it's a white guy with an Asian woman feeling this shit, I'm like, okay, see, I knew I wasn't tripping when
that's
I said
what kind of helped me too. Coming up in a white like town, like Asheville's predominantly white, but also there's also some black man shows. You know, a dude named Joe Green, he did an all black show up there.
That's what's up. Shout out Joe.
So, like, but just growing, like doing coming up doing audiences is just always different from you. You like, bruh, y'all fucking with this hood shit? Like this, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all fucking with this hood shit? Like,
it shocks
like,
you too
sometimes.
Like,
y'all really rock with this. Like they like, nah, like we, you know. So that's why I say it's important not to change up your style just because of read the room, but don't change up your style for like a
that
audience.
Is the phrase of the day when we doing this, man. Read the room. For a lot of comedians that struggle, that is it. Read the room. I can't tell you, times I was doing good and it might have lost it, bro. You gotta read the room, bro. If you're going into, especially the way you said, like, you feel like I don't do a set, is because I really don't. Like, no matter what, I have like a line of jokes that I'm probably gonna go up with, but before I go on stage, I'm scanning the audience. I love to mess with people. I'm a real crowd worker, so y'all don't know it, but before I go on stage, at least 2 or 3 of y'all done already been poked out, and I'm going to say something about you. We go see how it works, but I've already scanned it. Read the room, bro. Know what you go do. Be prepared. To me, that's preparedness. Yeah. That's all. And it's like you got to know what you're doing. Like, bro, if you're in a room full of women, do not bash women hard.
Bro,
that shit be so cringy. It's a room.
Everybody's done it. You got to do it to know what he's talking about. Bro, you.
Ain't nothing but coochie in here. You turning all the coochie off. What the fuck is you doing?
A small room, like a small.
Come on, man.
You know, like it's already a rough, like an open mic, or it's this big, big space, and it's like just a few bruh. And then it's just like you can't do even if it's like couples, like a lot of women, and it's just like the dude can't laugh if his girl is
uptight about it. Exactly.
So it's like, bruh, come
Facts.
on, man, you can't
Facts,
be in here.
man.
You scaring the women.
Facts, man.
You scaring the women.
And I have to say this too. I'm so glad we here doing this, bro. I have to say this too. As a black dude watching a lot of white acts, right? Not trying to make race or anything in it. I'm gonna just give any white comedians watching this maybe a black perspective of where, if you've ever heard this, where it's coming from. White people, I don't know what it is with y'all's train of thought. They just, when it comes to that dark humor and shit, like, yeah, we got our Corey Holcombs and shit, but like white people, y'all know how to do that shit.
Yeah.
And the ones that know how to do that shit know how to do that shit, man. You Bill Burrs and them, all that. Yeah. But the ones that don't. The ones that don't, that you is not Bill Burr, okay? Some of the shit you are saying, it's not, it don't even come off as a joke. It's coming off as like, bro, this is harsh, man. You gotta soften it up, man. It's like, maybe it's a good point. Maybe it's a good joke, but bro, you just delivered so fucking, put the tip in. That be the thing with y'all white, when we say that shit, it's like,
put the whole shaft
bro,
in.
when
Damn,
you own
nigga,
the
you
damn,
gotta warm it up.
bro, come on now. Fucking play with her titties first. Like, bro, when you on this stage, it is legit like having sex, bro. You gotta go past first base, second base, all that shit. This audience don't know you about to fuck their head up, bro. But you gotta do it smooth, do it swift. Before you know it, and then once you get off stage, they like, shit, I need to catch my breath. I need a cigarette. You done fucked the shit out their head. Real shit. But some of y'all go up there trying to just go straight to third base. You ain't hit the ball or nothing. You gotta hit the ball first before you can steal a base, goddamn it. Like, y'all need to learn sports. And it's like, bro, some of y'all just go so hard and it be so cringy that like, that's only my advice, bro. If you feel like that keeps happening, there is nothing wrong with you being that type of comedian, because the thing I noticed about watching like people like Corey Holcomb, shout out to him, he was just at the comedy theater not that long ago, so I seen it personally. He's got a fire ass new set right now too. But the thing I have to say about that, man, is like, he doesn't just come out there with it. It's like, it's a certain art and form style he does it, and even Corey knows, like, he eases the crowd into that shit, you know?
That's my Siri done started. Got mine.
Is that?
Siri listening in on us.
Yeah, maybe. I didn't say it too many famous people. My bad. They listening in. But nah, seriously though, man. It's just like, y'all gotta just kind of soften your shit up. If that shit keeps happening to you, I think that's what it is, man. That's what we mean when we tell you, like, bruh, stick the tip in first. Like, ease into that shit. Don't just go straight into, yeah, my mom was a whore. Like, give us a little backstory about mama. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then, so that's why I say my mom's a whore. It's like, it's just perception, man. Read the room and shit, bro. Because, like, y'all know how to turn some cringy situations up. Boy, that's all I can say. You know?
You be like, hey, bro, chill.
Bro, and I have seen some jokes of white guys like, bro, white people breaking black people down better than we know ourselves.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it can be done, but it's just like, yeah.
Approach it gently. Approach it gently.
Thank you. That's a very good. Approach certain stuff.
Approach it gently before you take it there. You gotta like
approach older people gently too. I learned that because you noticed me. Yeah, I love messing with older people.
Crowd,
but like, I have had like an older lady come up to me and say, "Yeah, you know, you don't have to call us bitches that much."
Older people.
I'm sorry, Miss Ruby. I won't call y'all bitches like, that much.
They with the dark stuff. It's just like a whole set of it, they like, nah.
Yeah, facts.
A few here and there. Like, I feel like you get, like, if you're doing, like, a 10-minute set in front of old folks, you got, like, 2. If you're doing some dark jokes, you get 2.
Yeah, facts. You don't want to go too... Exactly. Read all this shit we talking about goes back and coincides with each other, bro. When you read the room and you got like an older person and you are somebody that does dark jokes, you should know not to do that many jokes back to back. You know what I mean? Like, you should be able to read it. And the thing I will say too, you can make them into that stuff. You know, some people will. I've seen some stiffs.
Older people usually will go for the darker jokes.
Actually,
I've been noticing that more. Honestly, I kind of contradict myself, but the younger crowd, like our generation of like especially mainstream, like white kids and like college kids, like just college kids, not white, but college kids. The younger ones, like that's 19 and 20, 21, like they like they kind of more like, they're all woke now. So it's like
man, they soft ass woke.
Yeah, like the older crowds, they're them the ones where you can say something dark.
Exactly,
they done been
that's
through something.
Exactly, that's us, man. We grew, we were before this whole soft ass. You know what I mean? Like, it's whatever. I get what they own, but some of the stuff that they try and stop us on or mute us on or whatever, it's like, bro, it's not that deep. Now, like I said earlier, if you coming from kind of a malice place of ill intent, it is going to be perceived that way. But if you genuinely trying to shed some light to some shit, like a lot of these people do with these Trump jokes and stuff and all these Republican political jokes, like, bro, do it. It's perceived well. And that's real material, bro. When you hear these comedians say, like your opinion and your jokes, like, bro, you could have 20 comedians all talk about the same subject. If we're all real comedians, no one should go up there and say the same thing, even if we all wrote one joke about it. Like, everyone's train of thought is different. It's
gonna be different.
You know what I mean? And that's just a part of it. That's all comedy is. We want to see your train of thought. We want to see your thought process of it. It's a lot of energetic comedians out there, but
we want to see your style.
Yeah, what's your style? What's so different about you?
That should be your whole goal as a comedian. You don't got to try, like, a lot of people. Of course, you're gonna strive to be like the funniest or the best.
For sure.
But if you can just strive to be the most different, like out of whatever lineup you're on, like, I want my set to be just different.
Different, exactly.
Else's.
Yeah, and see,
that's stand out.
Yep, that's the adjusting. You can have yours. That's why I'd never go up there like. All comedy is different. I'm just not a fan of that going up there. I'm going to do this joke 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Every time I do this set, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, damn, bro, you can't go 1, 3, 5.
You gotta mix them up.
You got to say your number one joke is a joke about old people, and people have been ragging on old people all night. You got to read the room, adjust, and no, let me come back. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere else. Let me go at these young niggas right quick. Let me talk about these dumbass young people right quick. And bro, you are about to kill. You are about to stand out now. Because as you just said, you're different. Man, this is the type of shit I be talking about, man, bro.
Kicking game,
just be kicking it. Talking game, bro. That's what this shit's about, bro.
Kicking game, hell yeah.
For sure.
What's some of the comedy goals you got for yourself that you want to set, like, for this, like, that you want to get done this year?
That I want to get done this year. All right, well, look, I'll say that. I'll answer that by going into some of the stuff I did last year. Last year, I wanted to do more movies and stuff. Right now, I'm working on a film. Nice. I got a film with Lil Zane and them we working on right now. We got that going on. I got a couple other little projects in the works right now. Also, one thing I wanted to do, I had been traveling a lot these last few years, so I wanted to do more shit back home, more book stuff back home, and now this year I do have a lot of that stuff coming up. And the one thing I want to kind of set for myself, though, since a lot of stuff I said last year are coming into play, I want to just amplify that. And I want to do more stuff here at the Helium, man. The Helium, bro, since y'all have came, the thing I have to give this club they flowers. Aside from just the people here like you, the vibe that Chris has provided here, bro, is real comedian vibes, bro. A lot of these clubs just make us feel like, all right, you're our talent, you're our money, cool, nice show, get the fuck out. It's like here, it's like, nah, bro, y'all family.
Hang out.
Hang out, holla at us, you know what I'm saying? Enjoy your people. After the show, I've seen Chris tell people like, yo, people leaving, you don't want to say bye to the people? Shit like that. Like, a lot of places don't even give you that type of knowledge and vibes, bro, to politic and shit, because you never know what somebody can do for you.
Oh, yeah. She's really set up that's what she wanted, too, is to build it to be like that. Like a comedy, like a comedian's, a place that comedians want to be,
Yeah, exactly. She's a special person, man. The comedy world needs more people in management and in ownerships that are like her.
Yeah, that are actually like
passionate
care about comedy.
Yes, bro. Because it's a lot of people that this is just business to them. And when you come through their clubs, like, bro, I tour around, like, you can tell it, you can feel it.
Check.
Yeah, it's just a check for them. But some of them, like, shout out, like you asked me about some of the places I toured. Like, shout out to Orlando. A lot of the improvs have become Funny Bones, but in Orlando, it's either the Orlando Improv, Funny Bone, whatever it is now. That place makes you feel like home. The manager of that place, this lady is so cool. Her son is really into Jordans, so every time I come down there, me and her son talk about Jordans all the time. He's like a little teenage white dude, bro. This dude cool as fuck. Any comedian too. A lot of people talk about like your stardoms and all that. As we said earlier, look at Columbia, South Carolina. Like, bro, there are so many places that don't get enough love that y'all really need to check out. One of my favorite comedy clubs that any of my homeboys that are close to me know, bro, one of the favorite places I've ever performed besides the Stardome. Have you ever done Virginia Beach's Funny Bone?
Mm-mm.
Dante.
That's where it's at.
every comedian, y'all have got to do Virginia Beach Funny Bone. The reason I love this place, stage is small like this, right? Nothing but the crowd surrounds you. And then it's 2 levels. So there's like a whole rail balcony above you. Yeah. Bruh, it is real Def Jam vibes. When you in that place killing, they beating on the rails and shit. You can hear them folks upstairs stomping. Bruh, for somebody like us that feeds off that energy, can you imagine what it's like? Y'all have got to go there. Shout out to Virginia Beach. And weed is legal out there. I didn't even know.
I did not eat.
I was making weed jokes. They're like, yeah, you know, weed legal out here. You can have up to like 4 or 5 plants before the police can do anything. I'm like, I'm finna move here.
Yeah, Virginia Beach.
Straight up, Virginia Beach, bro.
I mean, that's where I want like to like want to get out to travel more, like a little bit further, because you know we mainly, you know, you start out doing the Southeast, so I'm just trying to like work my way around, get to like DC and places like that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Philly was like the furthest north I got to go, and that was
Philly. Have you done Chicago yet?
Nah.
You gonna like Chicago. Chicago is cool. Another thing too that I want to say, now this is more for us that are willing to go to places like Chicago.
Yeah.
For us that are willing to do that, do not let what you hear on TV and all this shit deter you. Bruh, I've been to Chicago multiple times and back. I have people that are comedians from Chicago. Shout out Just Niche. Shout out Darion Atkins. Like, bro, if you know people there, even if you don't, like, bro, just carry yourself like it's just like anywhere else.
Bro,
y'all, half of us are from out here. Y'all know how to carry yourself in the South. Go up there with the same thing. And half of the time, you just chilling, they go gravitate to you. They see our dreads, they see our style. They're like, he's not from up here.
Right.
He's a Southerner. Yeah. So they're gonna talk to you or whatever. They go give you a chance, bro. Like, all you gotta do is go out there, be funny. And, bro, they go fuck with you. Like, I love Chicago. I had fun like hell up there. I didn't even know Chicago had water. That's why I graduated with a 1.4, y'all. There's so much shit I didn't know till my boy Darion took me to Chicago for a show. They got water up there and shit. Nigga, they got a place that. They have water. There's like a whole, not a beach, but it's like a man-made beach. I'm telling y'all.
Confused. I was like, what you mean?
I don't know
like,
what
they only
that
got
water,
soda, bro. I thought you was talking. No, I was like, nigga, they only got soda and juice, nigga.
Look, then they don't even say soda. They be saying shit like pop, like niggas in Detroit and shit. But anyway, or they be like water and shit. But anyway. Bro, in Chicago, I did not know that they have, like, when you go, like, downtown Chicago, by where the Bean is at, by where Stadium Goods and all that shopping district is, there's like I don't know if that's like a riverfront or what, but there's like a mini beach and everything. Like, bro, I'm like, nigga, it's cold as hell out here, but y'all niggas out here on the water. Yeah, like, it's just crazy. Like, you'll never know this shit until you get out here and experience it.
City too. That's my whole thing. I'll be heavy on the food when I'm traveling.
That food was amazing, but I have to admit, I am Southern. I have different taste buds. When y'all Southerners, when we go up north, there are certain things that's gonna be different. You go and order chicken tenders. I said, can I get some honey mustard? They were like, in Georgia, y'all put honey in your mustard? I'm like, what the fuck is wrong? Y'all don't have honey mustard up here? The fuck is it? You go to DC, they don't know that shit. They do boss sauce and all that shit. Sauce. Yeah, all the little red sauce shit. It look like sweet and sour sauce.
Philly had good food. I will give Philly.
Yeah. My pops was born in Philly, man.
Philly got great
Shout out
food.
Philly. He was born on the west side. He was born on Rodman.
I don't know though, man. It was a tough one. They was asking the comedians I was up there with. They was asking me, was Philly food better or Atlanta food? And I was just like,
It's like I said, it's a taste bud
thing. I still
thing.
had to give it kind of a little bit to but the thing is, it's just different. Like it's different in strengths and what they got. Like they got more of like better of like, you know, they got bomb ass Italian food.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Obviously that, like, and then like the more, I always say they always have like more better like European style food up north, and then down south we got better like Mexican, Caribbean, Latin, Caribbean food.
Of course, because especially you go toward Texas. Shout out Dallas. I done did Dallas, man. Them Hispanics, I thought them street tacos we got in Georgia was something. Bruh, go over there, right there where they right across the border. And, man, Texas is different, bruh. Shout out to them. You ain't lying. The thing I say in the South with our food, it's more seasoned, flavorful. The thing I will admit, though, the more up north you go and the food that I did like, I can say I'm enjoying this and I don't taste a lot of salt. I don't taste it. Yeah, man.
They get fresher stuff in, you know,
especially and they don't extra season it like the South do. You know what I mean? But the thing I will say, though, too, different opinions. Everybody loves Chicago and shit, bruh. Chicago pizza is good as fuck. I can't eat deep dish, bruh. That is too much cheese. Something's wrong with y'all eating that much damn cheese. Chicago say they don't even rock with that. Like, a lot of people from Chicago say they don't rock with that. Because when I went, my homeboy there, bruh, he wouldn't. We ordered a deep dish. It was me for sure. Shout out DJ Swole. All of us. We went together for the show or whatever. And Darion had to take us to this place called Beggars. That's like a very popular pizza place up there. We all had to get the deep dish. Darion asked me, y'all got it. I'm like, bro, you from Chicago? You ain't gonna get a deep dish? He's like, y'all go see. Bro, one slice, bro. I was tired. No homo, my jaw sore. I'm like, what the fuck did this pizza do to me? It's so much chewing. It's too much.
I know you had, because I'm gonna do it too. You gotta try it.
You gotta try it. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
that's how I can talk shit about it. I tried it. But yeah, man, that's you only live once, man. Get out here, tour, travel, try these different places' foods. You wanna know some place I went that shocked the fuck out of me that their food was so good? Because when you in the South and you start getting more north, like when you get past Tennessee and you start hearing your Kentuckys and Indiana, I didn't know Kentucky had such good fucking food, bro. Shout out Lexington, Kentucky, bro. Kentucky actually got some good food out there, bro. You got to go to like the mom and pop places though.
Exactly.
But they like Kentucky. I was eating certain little foods out there, and I'm like, yo, this shit damn near tastes like Atlanta's Southern cooked food.
Love hitting the road getting some food. Boy.
Yeah, that's Savannah, my thing on the road.
I went to Savannah. They had some good little spots.
Savannah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a spot called 520 Wings. Stopped through there. Okay. And then they had sliders. That mug was banging.
That shit was it?
Hit.
That's what's up, man.
I'm big on the food, bro. But I did want to, back on the comedy thing, man, what would you say is one of the comedians, like an OG comedian that gave you the most game?
Ooh. An OG comedian that gave me the most game. It's more than one. I'll just try and trim it down to some of the best game I've gotten.
Exactly.
I have to shout out Tony Roberts, as y'all heard me speaking earlier. Everything's full circle, bro. Like, I grew up watching Tony Roberts and Mike Epps. I have now performed with and hosted for Tony Roberts. I featured for Mike Epps. And man, Tony, back when I first ever opened for him, this was back when people said, oh, I had energy, but I didn't have jokes. There was a bit I did at the end of my set that didn't really go over that well in the audience. It only went well to the people in the front.
In the front, yeah.
Reach room and shit, and I'm gonna show y'all why. Afterwards, I'm just sitting there, I'm a little confused. I was like, damn, that shit killed in the front, but no one in the back. Tony comes up to me, he was like, hey, bro, let me give you some advice. You wanna know why that bit didn't kill? He's like, bro, that bit was fucking hilarious, dog. He's like, that's original too. I've never seen somebody do it. He said, get you a stool and do it so the people in the back can see. Little shit like that. You gotta be very aware. Say you in a big arena or you in a big, cause I've done the shit like Buckhead Theater. Bro, it's levels to this shit. Kind of like I did with Virginia Beach.
You kind of
you cannot limit yourself to just the people right here. Talk to the people up top. Talk to the people in the back. Talk to the people that you can't even see, but you know they're there. That is one of the things that Tony taught me, and that is how I got so into, as you said earlier, I can just slip over hill, I can just bounce all over and shit. Tony taught me that. And then the only other thing I'll say, shout out to Chris Set It Off Jones, man, Smoke. Shout out to him and K-Dub. One thing both of them told me back in the beginning when I started getting paid, book gigs, and I got booked at the Oak. Shout out to the Oak. Oak ain't around no more, but boy, it used to be some amazing shows there, bro. You would have blazed the Oak. But anyway, bro, K-Dub was there. He helped me get booked there. He was there that night, and Smoke was there that night. I killed, did good. I was feeling myself. They came up to me, and they was like, hey, bro, let me tell you something. You did great, but just know, this is a paid show. You got a whole nother show to do. Cause I'm sitting here drinking and I'm partying. I'm young. I'm not thinking. I'm smoking. They're like, bro, hey, let me just give you some advice. You know, you got a whole nother show. Wait till you done for the night to get into all that. You know what I'm saying?
That's.
Cause they were like, bro, your material is original. They were like, your shit got levels to it. And they're like, I don't know how you are when you drink, but speaking for themselves, they say when they drink, you could slip up and forget this one level, and you don't know that just threw off. That's why you looking like, why they ain't laugh at this joke that always kills. So, you know what I'm saying? Be mindful of that. I do smoke weed. I smoke before every show damn near. I do not touch no alcohol till I'm done for the night. Because it's times that I've recorded myself. I also want to give some advice. Record yourself. Record, even if you don't record like the audio, record the video, record the audio so you can hear the shit and learn like the paces of your laughs. And that's what they told me. And I noticed when I would drink, I slur my words more. Shit ain't as sharp as I know I could be. Weed is just shit. That shit make my train of thought
That's
go
crazy.
into a
I
whole.
don't smoke before the shows.
For real? But you drink for the show?
Like
a beer or something?
I'm hosting.
I'm about to say, because I've seen you do it and I couldn't tell. But I ain't gonna lie, you ain't no alcohol like that, bro.
I don't like to drink. I used to do this rule of like never more than I still do never more than one drink before the show, never more than one drink after. Because you know sometimes you get all fucked up, you don't even remember how good of a night you had.
Hey, you a disciplined man, boy. Some of them nights I've had with Kerwin, but
don't get me wrong, I done got fucked up.
Okay,
sometimes you kill it, nigga, y'all rock stars for the night. You like fuck it, you know what I'm saying?
That show we had with Daniel got fucked up.
Oh yeah.
Y'all got Daniel lit,
man.
Yeah. We had a good night.
I think I was working that night too. If I wasn't working, I probably would have got smacked too.
That was a good night, man.
That's a good. Them is the ones that you do get messed up though. You got to celebrate some of them.
Nah, but you're right, and that's just discipline. Like, bro, if you go take this shit as a job and take this shit serious, you got to treat it as such. You wouldn't want to be working and just fucked up.
Yeah, you can't be sloppy all
the time. Yeah, you can't be. You can't be. You are at all times a representation of yourself, your brand, your comedy, your whatever. So like, yeah, you don't want to just be. It's just not working, you know. So yeah, that's one thing.
Drink on stage if I'm hosting though.
Exactly,
I heard that's like advice of like. It'll like, cause you know, there's the host. You're supposed to be like with the audience. Like, I'm with y'all. Like we just vibing in here together, and you know, but I won't be like getting drunk on stage. I wouldn't want to do that. I had a dream about that, like, or a nightmare, I guess, of just being drunk on stage bombing. I was like, I don't like that feeling. Like people started laughing at me.
Woke up in a cold sweat.
Yeah,
thought
like people started
real.
laughing at me, but it wasn't because I'm drunk.
And that is never.
Like,
oh my God,
no.
I have watched that happen,
like, oh God,
bruh. I would never wish that on anybody, bro, because that is not a good feeling. But one thing you just said that I absolutely agree with, man. Like, you can't get too messed up and be sloppy and stuff, because you, like I said, you always a representation of yourself and your comedy and stuff. And bro, like, you never know who you could turn off with that shit.
Yeah, you don't know who's around.
You know,
watching.
you don't know what opportunities you could cost yourself because this person saw you killing, but they see you drinking like a motherfucker. They're like, he a liability. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Facts.
I'm telling you. Gotta be mindful out here.
Man, I appreciate you got them coming through and kicking game with us. It definitely won't be the last time. Gotta have you back on, have you a recurring guest spot.
Oh yeah, for shit show. That time went by fast.
It did, bro. You got anything you want to promote? I'll have it out by next week.
Okay. Anything I want to promote?
Do the social medias or any upcoming stuff?
Shit, just follow me on everything. All my stuff is the same. At comedian J Lew. At comedian JLEW. No spaces, no capital letters. Can't spell comedian. Don't even follow me. I'm gonna piss you off. Upcoming, I have a show this Friday. It's me, Kiana Dancy, Greg Langford, and Fat Man Deezy. We'll be at the Atlanta Marriott or something. We're doing a convention. Like I said, comedy books, that's for the craziest stuff. We're doing a convention for like bail bondsmen.
That's fine.
Hell yeah. I got to make sure I get me some numbers in case some shit happen. I got me some bail bondsmen in my back pocket. So you never know. One. You know, got that. Make sure y'all tune in. 85 South Show. I'm on DC Young Fly's birthday roast.
We didn't even talk about that. I forgot all about that
what?
Shit. Damn, we were supposed to talk about
that. Well, next episode. That's the reason for me to come back. After it come out in the show, trust me, once it come out, it's going to be some shit talk.
Funny as hell.
Yep, it's going to be funny. And if I catch me at Helium, catch me at Atlanta Comedy Theater, catch me with this fool right here, bruh, slinging jokes, doing our thing all over, man. Right. Y'all just follow the socials. Make sure y'all keep following this man, bro. And shit, just wait and see.
Yes, sir, man. I'll take Inferno, my boy J Lew.
All day, man.
Until next time.
Oh, yeah.